Hashtag the human form, episode 01. Hashtag the first canvas of humanity. Why humans created images of themselves. Before humanity built great cities. Before we created written languages. Before we recorded our stories in books. We created images. Deep inside ancient caves, our ancestors reached out with simple tools and left behind mysterious marks. Among the drawings of animals, symbols, and patterns, there was something deeply meaningful. The presence of the human being. A handprint, a silhouette, a figure, a simple message from thousands of years ago. I was here. From the very beginning of civilization, the human form became our first canvas. It carried our fears, our hopes, our dreams, and our understanding of what it means to be alive. For thousands of years, artists have returned again and again to the human body, not only because of its physical beauty, but because it tells the greatest story we know, the story of humanity itself. Welcome to Natural Forms and Figures, a journey exploring beauty, creativity, history, and the meaning behind the human form. Why do humans create images of themselves? Why have artists throughout history dedicated their lives to understanding the human body? Perhaps the answer is deeper than beauty. Perhaps we create images of ourselves because we are searching for answers. Who are we? What makes us unique? What connects us to one another? The human figure has always been a mirror reflecting our own existence. A face can reveal emotion. A gesture can express love, sorrow, strength, or compassion. A posture can communicate confidence, vulnerability, or quiet reflection. The body is not simply a physical structure. It is a language without words. Long before written history, humans used images to communicate ideas and emotions. A painting could tell a story. A sculpture could preserve a memory. A figure could represent identity, belief, and connection. The human form became a universal language shared across cultures and generations. Artists discovered that the body carries something invisible. Beyond muscles and bones, there is emotion. Beyond appearance, there is personality. Beyond form, there is the human spirit. A great artwork does not simply show a body. It reveals a person. Throughout history, civilizations have explored the meaning of the human figure. Ancient artists created images of gods, heroes, warriors, and ordinary people. The human body became a symbol of life, power, spirituality, and transformation. In ancient Greece, artists searched for harmony between the body and the mind. They believed beauty was connected to balance. The ideal figure represented not only physical strength, but also discipline, intelligence, and human potential. The body became a symbol of what humanity could achieve. Centuries later, during the Renaissance, artists continued this exploration. They studied anatomy. They observed movement. They examined light, proportion, and expression. They brought together science and creativity. For Renaissance artists, the human body was not simply something to copy. It was something to understand. They wanted to discover what made a person appear alive. What creates emotion? What gives a figure presence? What makes an image remain powerful for hundreds of years? The greatest artists understood that the challenge was never only about drawing a realistic body. The true challenge was capturing humanity. Every human body carries a story. A young face can express curiosity and possibility. An older face can reveal wisdom and experience. A strong posture can communicate confidence. A quiet gesture can reveal inner thoughts. The artist's responsibility is to look beyond the surface, to see the person behind the appearance. This is why great figurative artworks continue to move us today. Although centuries may separate us from the artists who created them, the emotions remain familiar. We recognize ourselves. We see our own struggles. We understand our own hopes and dreams. Human feelings are timeless. Throughout history, people have searched for different ideas of beauty. Some cultures admired strength. Others admired elegance. Some celebrated youth. Others valued wisdom and experience. But art teaches us something important. Beauty is not only perfection. True beauty can exist in individuality, in character, in authenticity. A wrinkle can tell a story. A scar can represent survival. An imperfect expression can reveal truth. The most powerful artworks are often not the ones that show perfection. They're the ones that show humanity. Because humanity itself is not perfect. Humanity is real. Today, we live in a world filled with images. Photography, digital technology, and artificial intelligence have changed the way we create and see the human figure. Machines can now generate faces and bodies with incredible precision. They can create images of impossible perfection. But an important question remains. Can perfection replace human expression? A machine can create an image. But human artists bring something different. They bring experience, memory, emotion, intuition, a connection between the creator and the subject. The future of figurative art may not be about competing with technology. It may be about protecting what makes us human, the ability to feel, the ability to understand, the ability to tell meaningful stories. The human form has been with us since the beginning. It has appeared on cave walls, in ancient sculptures, in Renaissance masterpieces, in photography, and in contemporary art. But the reason we continue to create and admire images of ourselves is deeper than appearance. The human form represents life itself. It represents our journey, our emotions, our connection with each other. The body is not simply something we see. It is something we understand. Through art, we do not only discover the human figure, we discover humanity. This is natural forms and figures, where beauty meets creativity, where art reveals meaning, and where the human form becomes a story that belongs to all of us.